Hey guys, I'm Julia.
And I'm Sven.
You already know our little travel companion, right?
I'm Sven, and this is Felix, aka Felice in Italiano.
Let's jump straight into the video with the basic facts about the Dolomites.
Picture this: towering limestone peaks, lush alpine meadows, crystal clear lakes, and a landscape that seems almost too beautiful to be real. And charming villages nestled in valleys, where time seems to stand still and traditions are kept alive. That's the magic of the Dolomites, a place where nature's grandeur is on full display. Located in northeastern Italy, this UNESCO World Heritage Site is a paradise for hikers, climbers, nature lovers, and anyone seeking breathtaking scenery. The trails here cater to all levels, from easy walks to challenging climbs. The Dolomites, also known as the Pale Mountains, get their unique appearance from a type of limestone called dolomite. This mineral gives the mountains their distinctive pale color. This pale hue is especially striking at sunrise and sunset, when the mountains seem to glow with a magical light. Trust us, you'll be snapping photos every minute. The scenery is just that captivating. One of the most iconic sites in the Dolomites, and maybe the entire world, is the Trecime di Lavaredo, or the Three Peaks. These peaks are a symbol of the region. These three towering rock formations are instantly recognizable and a must-see on any visit to the region. They offer a sense of awe and wonder that is hard to match. Sparkling lakes like Lago di Brais and Lago di Serapis add a touch of magic to the landscape. Their crystal clear waters reflect the surrounding peaks, creating a picture-perfect scene. Whether you're an experienced hiker or just starting out, the Dolomites have something for everyone. The diverse trails and breathtaking views make it a destination that should be on everyone's bucket list. Ready to start planning your Dolomite adventure?
Awesome.
Getting here is easier than you might think. The closest airports to the Dolomites are located in Italy, Austria, and Germany, giving you plenty of options.
If you're flying from within Europe, you can find direct flights to airports like Innsbruck in Austria, or Verona, Venice, and Milan in Italy.
Once you've landed, renting a car is the best way to explore the Dolomites at your own pace. Alright, so you've arrived in the Dolomites, rented your trusty steed, aka your rental car, and you're itching to explore. The mountains are calling and you must go!
But hold your horses, or should we say your Fiat, for a second.
Navigating the mountain roads requires a bit of planning and a dash of caution. These roads can be tricky, especially for first-timers.
First things first, while public transportation is available, having a car is highly recommended for exploring the Dolomites. It gives you the flexibility to access remote trailheads, charming villages, and those stunning viewpoints that might not be accessible by bus. Imagine the freedom to stop wherever you want.
Now, about those mountain roads. They can be narrow, winding, and sometimes a bit hair-raising. Don't worry though, with a bit of careful driving, you'll be just fine. Just take your time and enjoy the journey.
Take it slow. Be mindful of oncoming traffic, especially on those hairpin turns. And be prepared to share the road with cyclists and the occasional herd of sheep. Yes, sheep.
Another thing to keep in mind is parking. Arrive early in the morning or later in the afternoon to snag a spot. Parking can be a challenge, but with a bit of patience, you'll find a place. Chapter 4, Lago di Brais, a picture-perfect postcard.
Get ready to be mesmerized because Lago di Brais, also known as Pragserwaldsee, is straight out of a fairy tale.
This stunning emerald green lake, nestled in the heart of the Dolomites, is famous for its crystal clear waters, towering mountains, and the iconic wooden boats bobbing on its surface.
Trust us, you'll want to spend hours soaking up the beauty of this place.
Now, Lago di Brais is no secret, so be prepared for some company.
To experience its magic without the crowds, we recommend arriving early in the morning or later in the afternoon.
The golden hour light here is simply magical, casting a warm glow on the surrounding peaks.
Once you've arrived, take a leisurely stroll around the lake, breathe in the fresh mountain air, and snap some photos of the picture-perfect scenery.
Chapter 5, Trecime di Lavaredo, Conquering the Three Peaks.
No trip to the Dolomites is complete without witnessing the iconic Trecime di Lavaredo, or Three Peaks.
These three towering rock formations are the undisputed symbol of the region and a sight that will leave you breathless.
Literally, the hike to see them is a bit of a challenge.
The most popular way to experience the Tracime is by hiking the stunning loop trail around their base.
This moderately challenging hike takes you past stunning viewpoints, rugged rock formations, and historic World War I tunnels.
It's an unforgettable experience that will stay with you long after you've left.
To reach the trailhead, you can drive up to Refugio Aranzo.
Just be aware that there's a toll road to access this area. Chapter 6. Alpe di Siusi, hiking in a meadow in the sky.
Prepare to be transported to a scene from The Sound of Music, because Alpe di Siusi, or Caesar Alm in German, is like stepping into a real-life fairy tale.
This vast alpine meadow, perched high above the valley floor, is a hiker's paradise and a photographer's dream come true.
Imagine endless fields of wildflowers, charming wooden huts grazing cows with their bells clanging softly, and the majestic peaks of the Dolomites as your backdrop.
It's a scene that will make you want to pinch yourself.
Now, accessing Alpe di Siusi by car is a bit restricted to protect the natural beauty of this area.
Unless you have a hotel booked on the Alpe, you'll need to park your car at the base of the cable car in Ortisai or Siusi and take a scenic ride up. The sight of that turquoise water framed by towering grey cliffs is simply awe-inspiring. And then, there it is, Lago di Serapis in all its glory. As you approach the lake, you'll hear the sound of rushing water getting louder and louder. The trail winds its way through dense forests, past cascading waterfalls and up steep rocky sections, all the while treating you to breathtaking views of the surrounding peaks. The hike to Lago di Serapis is not for the faint of heart, but trust us, the reward is worth every step. This hidden gem, tucked away in a remote valley, is known for its striking turquoise blue waters, a color so vibrant it almost seems unreal. Lace up your hiking boots and get ready for an adventure, because we're about to reveal one of the Dolomites' best-kept secrets. Lago di Serapis. Chapter 8. Val di Funes, where fairy tales come to life.
Get ready to step into a postcard, because Val di Funes, or Vilnos in German, is the epitome of idyllic alpine charm. Nestled in the heart of the Dolomites, this valley is a hidden gem waiting to be discovered by those who seek beauty and tranquility.
This picturesque valley, surrounded by towering peaks, lush meadows, and charming villages, is like something straight out of a fairy tale. The landscape here is so enchanting that it feels almost magical, as if you've stepped into another world.
The star of the show in Val di Funes is undoubtedly the Church of St. Johann in Ranui, also known as Santa Maddalena. This iconic landmark is a must-see for anyone visiting the area.
This tiny church, with its iconic onion dome, sits perched on a hilltop, overlooking a sea of green meadows and the imposing peaks of the Odal Group. The contrast between the church and the dramatic backdrop is simply stunning.
It's one of the most photographed churches in the Dolomites, and for good reason. It's simply breathtaking. The way it harmonizes with the surrounding landscape makes it a perfect subject for photographers and nature lovers alike.
To capture the best views of the church, we recommend taking a short hike up to the surrounding hillsides. The effort is well worth it, as the higher vantage points offer unparalleled perspectives.
From here, you'll be treated to panoramic vistas of the church, the valley, and the surrounding mountains. The scenery is so captivating that you'll want to linger and soak in the beauty for as long as possible.
Chapter 9. Sasida reaching new heights and views.
Get ready for an adrenaline rush and breathtaking views, because we're taking you to the top of Sasida, one of the most iconic peaks in the Dolomites.
This majestic mountain, with its jagged peaks and dramatic cliffs, offers unparalleled views of the surrounding landscape, including the Odal Group and the Sassalungo Massif.
But here's the best part. You don't have to be an experienced mountaineer to reach the summit.
The Sasida cable car will whisk you up to the top in just a few minutes, giving you access to some of the most jaw-dropping views in the Dolomites.
Once you step off the cable car, prepare to be amazed.
The panoramic views from the Sasida ridgeline are simply breathtaking.
Take some time to soak it all in, snap some epic photos, and maybe even enjoy a celebratory drink at the mountaintop restaurant.
Chapter 10. When to go, finding your perfect season in the Dolomites.
So, you're ready to pack your bags and head to the Dolomites?
Hold on a sec. Let's talk timing, because each season paints the Dolomites in a different light, offering a unique experience.
If you're all about those lush green meadows, blooming wildflowers, and endless hiking trails, then summer, June to August, is the perfect time to visit.
The weather is warm and sunny, ideal for exploring the mountains.
Just be prepared for crowds, especially in July and August.
Prefer a quieter experience with fewer crowds and a touch of magic?
Consider visiting in the shoulder seasons of spring, April to May, or autumn, September to October.
Okay guys, and with that this video is coming to an end.
We've hiked to turquoise lakes, stood in awe of towering peaks, and soaked up the charm of alpine villages.
What an adventure!
If you don't want to miss our future uploads, definitely make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video if it was helpful for you.
See you next week, ciao, bye bye.